Prasad. One question that every Congress leader and at every press conference or, reaction to the media has asked is why in such a haste has the governor given a sanction? When it comes to H.D. Kumaraswamy, the files are still pending approval from the governor. When it comes to Janardhan Reddy, it's still pending. When it comes to Shashikala Jolle, former minister in the BJP regime, it's still pending. When it comes to Mr. Murugesh Nirani, it's still pending. And here things move so fast. And these are the questions that, is being raised. And, the BJP hasn't given any sort of response to that in defense of the governor or in any situation like this.
Deepak, very good evening. See, Congress, before asking another question, counter question to BJP, we have raised the pertinent question on the floor of the House. Till today, the Congress has not bothered to answer or give a straight answer whatever the questions that has been raised on the floor of the House. They have run away from the floor of the House, and after that, they have started giving advertisements and they are giving all sorts of rather than giving straight answers, they are doing all sorts of drama. When we did not get the answer, and when we started Padayatra, they said they will do Janandana.
Okay.
Having said all these things, even today, Congress is doing all sorts of theatrics on the streets. See, this is not the kind of politics what we can. This is the can expect from Congress, and nothing else. On one hand, they will carry Constitution and they will say, "Oh, we are upholding the Constitution," and on the other, they're threatening the governor. They're threatening the governor that they're going to storm the governor's office and his residence. Is this kind of Congress that they are saying? Yes, because, see, today Congress has failed to answer the people's question. BJP is asking on behalf of the people of Karnataka that what has happened in them. And till today, they have not bothered, cared about answering the straight questions from the BJP. So, having said these things...
No, but you need to answer also, Mr. Vijay Prasad. You also need to answer because you've defended the governor's move right now, giving sanction as constitutionally valid. He, in his right spirit, has done it and all of that. But when these counter questions are being asked, there's no response that has come in. Why are the other requests, and that too they have come from after an investigation has been complete by the Lokayukta, then a request has gone to the governor. That is, taking a back seat. So these are some valid questions that the Congress is posing. Why isn't the BJP answering to those?
No, Deepak, the governor of the state has used all the legal requirement that is required under the law of the land that has been followed. He has done exactly the same thing. And when the Congress did not question when the governor H.R. Bharadwaj gave prosecution to prosecute B.S. Yediyurappa, and they started celebrating, and whoever the activist was, they were on the good book. Now,
but you still aren't answering the question pertaining to these four people against whom sanction requests have been made to the governor and nothing has been done. And that raises a question when a request has gone against Mr. Siddaramaiah, when a notice can be issued in a few hours, even after a few months and in a couple of cases a few years. Some of them are pending from 2021.
No, tell me, now see, you are telling that within few hours governor has given the prosecution notice. But are you going to with the same logic going to tell that the judge has passed the order by within few hours of hearing the judgment from the opposite lawyer? Are you going to stick up to this logic? No, that is not the case. The governor is eligible.
No, we are not talking law here. I'm not talking about the law here. Neither am I talking about what's happening in court and how the arguments will go on there, Mr. Vijay Prasad. The question was quite simple. This is a charge that the Congress has made. Every minister almost who has spoken has raised this issue. What is the BJP's response? Because I haven't heard any. That's all I asked you, and in the last 3 minutes that I've given you, you haven't given me an answer to that. Let me bring in Mr. B.S. Arun as well into the debate. He's been quietly listening to some of the political potshots that all of you all have been taking. Mr. B.S. Arun, you know, we've seen multiple cases. You probably have very closely monitored what happened with Mr. B.S. Siddaramaiah as well back in the day. How do you really look at the current scenario? Is it worrisome for the Congress party? And how do you really think that they can handle this?
Yes, I feel Congress is certainly worried over what's happening in Karnataka. Look, Mr. Siddaramaiah is the powerful leader and a powerful leader of the minorities, the backwards, and the Dalits. So, and he has kept the party united. He has kept the government united. There are no problems as such, at least as of now. But if the BJP succeeds in its plan and Siddaramaiah is dethroned, and there is a strong possibility of the Congress running a weak government and an opportunity for the BJP to sort of play to start its games. So there is a problem there for the Congress. Congress has to ensure that the government remains united. For that, the continuation of Mr. Siddaramaiah is very crucial. In case the court doesn't give a stay on this current the case, and there's a problem, there will be pressure on Siddaramaiah to quit, and Congress will have to find answers. So there lies the problem for the Congress and for the Chief Minister. In case the governor, the court gives a stay, and then it's victory for Siddaramaiah.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, Mr. Arun. Right now, all eyes will be on the court. If there is no favorable order that comes in from the court, how internally within the Congress there would be issues is a question that remains. But they are right now putting up a united front from the Deputy Chief Minister to the Cabinet. They all say we are standing with the Chief Minister. And we cannot be shaken by the BJP or their protests or their demands. So let's of course see how things unfold. Thanking all our panelists for joining us today. This is